Everybody, and today I'm going to show you guys how to build a competitive team. Now this is for someone, basically, it's not for the people that already know how to build a team, but, you know, if you want to learn how to build a team and you don't, then watch this. Alright, so first we're going to start off with a sweeping Pokemon. Now a sweeping Pokemon can be Haxorus, like Pokemon like this, you see? They all have Dragon Dance or Swords Dance. And that raises, like, that boosts their attack, speed, or can only boost their attack. These sweeping Pokemon can be fast, and can outspeed you, and can hit very hard. They can sweep your whole team. And they also have high stats, like this, 147 attack. That's a sweeping Pokemon. And Mega Pinsir right here. You see? Look at its stats now. Good speed, good attack. It gets Swords Dance. You give it Jolly Nature. You're gonna give it like Jolly Nature, and it can outspeed a Garchomp. You see, look at that, 339 speed, very good speed. That's a sweeping Pokemon. Other sweeping Pokemon I can use are two Dragonite too. That's a good sweeping Pokemon too. You see, but this one, even though it has low speed, has great attack, and it also gets the ability multi-scale. So let's say you eat up a super effective hit, and you're running like a weakness policy. You're gonna get a +2 and special attack and attack. So it's like a free swords dance slash nasty plot. And it also gets Dragon Dance too, so at the same time, you can gain 3 boosted attack and 1 boosted speed. And that is just insane. That's why I like using Dragonite a lot. Alright, so now enough with physical sweepers. Let's go into some special sweepers. Volcarona, for example. Special sweeper. Oh no, that's the wrong Pokemon. Alright, sorry about that. Our Volcarona, here we go. Now you see its stats. 100 on the speed, 135 on the special attack. Very good. And guess what? It also gets Quiver Dance. That's a special sweeping Pokemon. As you see, there's a difference between special sweepers and physical sweepers now. Special sweepers use special attack. You see special attack 135. You see the difference between Volcarona and Pinsir. Pinsir's a physical attacker. You see its special attack is 65. Its base attack is 155. Volcarona's special attack is 135. Its attack is 60. So there you go. We have special attackers and physical attackers. But in the meta right now, I have to say Mega Pinsir is really good because a lot of people are using Garchomp and everything. And this is gonna outspeed a Garchomp because of Jolly Nature. Has more speed than Garchomp. It gets Swords Dance. It kills everything. One time, I set 3 Swords Dances and it one-shotted a Celestial. It's really good. So there you go. That's your sweeping Pokemon. So we'll just get rid of those. Alright, so now we're gonna move up to a wall or a tank. So let's say you wanted a special defensive wall to eat up special defensive attacks. Like Grudra, let's look at its special defense. Special defense 150. Now that's a great special defense with 90 HP. Very good special defense. It can take up a lot of hits, and also it can deliver. And also it can deliver a good punch because it has 110 special attack. It can hit hard and it can eat up hits, which is why I like using this Pokemon. But still, I prefer Chansey, but that's just me. So you see, it gets Dragon Pulse, Draco Meteor. It gets coverage like Sludge Bomb for those fairy types. It's overall just a good special defensive Pokemon, as you can see here. And also, let's move on to the ultimate tank. That is Chansey right here. As you see, Chansey may not look that good, but now you look at special defense, right? Only 105. But look at that health. Look at the HP, 250. Holy wow! And also, Eviolite right here. It boosts his special defense by 1.5 and defense. And guess what? You don't even have to invest in the special defense. You just give it impish nature, right? And it actually does pretty good against physical attacks. Which is why I love this Pokemon very much. This is why I use this Pokemon in pretty much every single team I have. Because it can eat up any special attack hits. Anything. That's why I love it so much. That's why it's just such a good Pokemon. Oh, guys, just so you know, don't use Blissey. This thing, it's trash. Maybe the Volformer Chansey, but it's trash. 255 HP, special defense, 135. Listen, Chansey's much better because it has Eviolite. And Blissey, it's alright. I mean, it's not that bad, but I just hate it. I just hate it. It's just not good. But Chansey's really good because of the Eviolite. Alright, so there's a special defensive wall. Now let's skip at a defensive wall. Oh, Sableye here, right? This thing is an awesome defense wall. Because first we have regular Sableye, right? It gets Prankster, right? So let's say a Mamoswine is trying to set up on you. They're trying to get Stealth Rocks or something. It could just taunt you, and there you go, no Stealth Rocks. And then if Mamoswine tries to attack you, it could just Will-O-Wisp you to lower your attack. And then it could just knock off your item. I mean, seriously, it's just so annoying. I hate this Pokemon a lot. Absolutely hate Sableye. But then there's something that's even better. That's Mega Sableye. Now, this thing is a monster. Magic Bounce, you don't even need taunts. Because you could just throw their Stealth Rocks at them. You see, this Pokemon blocks certain status moves and bounces them right back at the user. So let's say Mamoswine uses Stealth Rocks, right? Sableye Mega comes in, it's just gonna throw the Stealth Rocks right back at Mamoswine. So you set up rocks. And you can just fully invest in defense and in HP because it has very low HP. You're gonna want Bold Nature because they're gonna be running Dark Pulse on this set. So as you see here, 252 HP. That's good. And then you can. What's even better is that your special defense. You can raise your special defense with Calm Mind. So you can also set up with Calm Mind, get your special defense up right, and then you can lower a physical attacker with Will-O-Wisp, and then you get your special attack up to while using Calm Mind. That's a Dark Pulse, and then you can recover. It's genius. I love this set. Mega Sableye is a monster. It's completely awesome in the meta. So there you go. There's a special defensive wall. The rest of your Pokemon, you have to have a balanced team. So basically, I'm gonna show you like right here, a team I would run. Let's say you want a physical, let's say you want a special attacking Pokemon to be a sweeper. You want Volcarona. You could run leftovers, leftovers, Matrimone. You can even run the Flame Plate, but people don't run choice specs on this because it gets Quiver Dance, and there's no need for that. So, to be honest with you, I would just give it leftovers or Matrimony now. Flame Body is a good thing. So if a physical attacker hits you, they have a chance to get burned. Now here we go. We have Quiver Dance to set up with, and then we have Fury Dance. Hold on. Then we have Fury Dance. As a 50% chance to raise your special attack, which is horrendous. We have Bug Buzz too. And then if oh, I'm sorry about that. We have Bug Buzz too. If that wasn't enough, we also can gain back. gain back our health points with Morning Sun. Or you could substitute Morning Sun with Hurricane. I prefer Morning Sun though. So yeah. Also Volcarona, you can also run this as a special defensive wall because as Quadradance raises that special defense, so this is too an actually pretty good special defensive wall. But I'll show you that set later. But you're on 252, right? And I would recommend running a Timid Nature on it. That's what I would recommend. So now I'm gonna teach you how to run the special defensive Volcarona. Alright, so leftovers still. Same ability, everything. Fury Dance, we're gonna keep. Actually, yeah, we're gonna keep that. Morning Sun, we keep. And then I give it Will-O-Wisp. For reasons now. Will-O-Wisp, it can damage physical attackers. As you can see, its defense isn't that good. A physical attacker comes in, this thing can Will-O-Wisp you, and there's just Fury Dance away with it starts Quaver dancing as Morning Sun. That's how I'd run a special defensive. Sorry about this. And then you would run Calm Nature. Or you can even run Bold Nature just so you can get a little out of those defenses. And also has good health points, so there you go. That's a special defensive wall for you, but I stick to the original set with Bug Buzz and to do special attack and speed, timid nature. I stick to that though. But hey, if you want to use the special attack, the special defensive set, it's good too, because Squaverdance raises your defense, speed, and everything else. It's a good setup Pokemon, in my opinion at least. So there you go, that's a special sweeper. And then also, Pinsir here. You see good coverage, you see? Bug Fire, Flying, this Pinsir. Another swimming Pokemon you can have on your team. It's Aerialite. You would give it Swords Dance. Give it Swords Dance, right? Return. Max happiness equals like 102 power with Aerialite is like 122. So then you have Quick Attack too, just in case they're not speed you. And Earthquake. No. Sorry about that. Now, run Jolly Nature on your Pinsir. Trust me, don't run Adamant. If you run Adamant, you just get outspeed by Guard Shop and all those other Pokemon. And its defense is 120. It's pretty good, but its special defense. Don't get me wrong, it's not a frail Pokemon, but just run Jolly Nature. Alright, so now, since we already took up the Mega slot, let's use Sableye now. Instead of using Sableye Mega, we're gonna use regular Sableye. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so now you're just gonna give it leftovers. You're gonna give it Prankster. You give it Will-O-Wisp, right? Damage it to physical attackers. Then you would give it Taunts. You can't set up Stealth Rocks. And then you get it. Then you would give Knockoff. Knock off the item and then recover. And then you run an Impish Nature. Well, actually, yeah, Impish Nature on the same lie. 252. 252 defense, 252 HP. Alright, so now run a special defensive Pokemon. I didn't tell you guys about this one, but Milotic would fit really good into this team because it's balancing out with like Volcarona, Pinsir. You give this Pokemon, you also give it leftovers. Now, Marvel scale, if this Pokemon's status, his defense is like goes up by 1.5x. Now, Marvel scale, you're just not gonna stay into defensive hits. So I'd rather have competitives. Someone tries to low your special defense, you get a +2, a scald. It's gonna do a lot of damage. That's just me, guys. That's just me. And then scald. The good thing is, it can burn a physical attacker. So that's another good thing about it. It also gets recover. It gets recover. It gets toxic. And then also ice beam as coverage. Some people would prefer to run a bold nature, but since it's a special defensive wall, I'm gonna run a calm nature. Hold on. Alright, you see special defense is really good and HP is really good, so it's also a good special defensive wall. Now that we got that out of the way, now let's make another Pokemon. And for this, you see, I play Pokemon Go U. I suggest you play a Pokemon Go U because it's gonna be coming out very soon. So yeah, I recommend either Garch, like a Dragon type here. Actually, no, Landorus. I recommend Landorus here. You can just give it leftovers, intimidate. You give it Swords Dance too. This is like not a generic set, but this generic set, just to tell you, be knockoff Earthquake, U-turn, and Stealth Rocks. But I like to run it. This is yeah, I just use Stealth Rocks. I'm gonna run the generic set. I use Stealth Rocks to get the hazards up. Stealth Rock to get the hazards. Sable I could just taunt. But it was to set up hazards. You use knockoff. Then you use U-turn. Someone tries to switch out. Earthquake. You use Earthquake. Now with this set, you run. I say run Jolly Nature. But guess what? You can also substitute the Stealth Rock with Swords Dance if you want. But you can. Oh, sorry about that. You can also substitute it with Swords Dance to raise your attack, but I'm just gonna go with the generic set with Stealth Rocks today. And personally, I like to run it Jolly. Run Jolly Nature. 252 speed, 252 the attack. Oh, there you go. That's your legend. Now, one more Pokemon. Now, I say I would run a Dragon type. So, which Dragon type would we run? I say, I think we would run Haxorus. Yeah, Haxorus. Haxorus I would run, but that's just me. Dragonite's good too, but this thing, it destroys the meta. You can run leftovers on this thing, or you can also run Draco Plate. Up to you. Or Dragon Fang. But this is already good. I just prefer to run leftovers. I know I'm running leftovers on a lot of my Pokemon, but just don't rage about it or something. And also Mold Breaker just to hit like Rotom with an Earthquake. So you give this thing Dragon Dance. Give it Dragon Dance. Give it Outrage. Oh no no no. Actually no. Leftovers no, you don't give it that. How could I forget about the Lumberry for confusion? So let's say Outrage at to 2 to 3 turns it gets confused. Lumberry, it'll cure the confusion. You also can have Earthquake to kill that Rotom or the other Pokemon. And now for that, we have Poison Jab against the Fairy types. No, not Poison Fang, Poison Jab. Yeah, sorry, my phone's really slow, guys. Poison Jab, there we go. Alright, I'm really sorry about that. The poison jab is for coverage against the fairy types. So that's what you would use. Okay, there's poison jab. Now for Haxorus, I'm just gonna run an adamant nature for Haxorus. 252 attack, 252 speed, and then there you go. There's your team. See, it's a balanced team. Has defense wall, has special defense wall. So let's say an electric Pokemon came in on Milotic, you just switch into Landorus, takes it up. Fairy type Pokemon comes in, you go you go straight into Volcarona. If it's you just go into Volcarona, and that's how to build a basic team right there. This video was made for somebody, that's why I'm making it. So if you have any questions about anything, just tell me, just ask me, and I'll answer them. Peace out.